The clock is ticking, and markets don't care about your plans, your hopes, or your fears. They spin a ruthless wheel of chaos that swallows those who cling to old ways and spits out those who refuse to adapt. For hedge funds, once the crown jewel of outperformance, the question isn't just can they beat the market? It's will they survive the shifting tides of 2025? Most of you watching know this pain intimately. The crushing frustration when the models fail. The sleepless nights staring at screens that no longer tell you the truth. The bitter sting of underperformance while passive strategies steal the spotlight and headlines. The sneaking doubt creeping in, whispering maybe the game has changed, maybe the old rules are dead. But here's the brutal truth nobody wants to admit. The market is not broken. It's evolved. It's smarter, faster, more ruthless. The era where just having the best data or the fastest algorithms guaranteed success? Gone. The supremacy of hedge funds is under siege because the world they were built to master doesn't exist anymore. Every old edge is blunted. Speed is packaged into cheap ETFs. Information flows freely, not selectively. Public sentiment can turn on a dime, powered by social media storms nobody can predict. The very fabric of markets is transforming beneath your feet, and the worst mistake now isn't staying still. It's ignoring that you must become something new. This isn't just about money or portfolios. It's about survival, relevance, identity. You're not just hedge fund managers, traders, or investors. You are warriors on the front line of a battlefield where the weapons are no longer just statistics and intuition. To win, you must rise above what you've known, unlearn what you've been taught, and forge alliances that transcend old boundaries. The old ways are dying because they were designed for a world of certainty, order, and control. All illusions sold to us by systems that want to keep you boxed in, predictable, manageable. But inside you burns a desire, a restlessness to break free from conformity, to rewrite the rules, to reclaim power in a world that's trying to fence you in. So what does beating the market in 2025 even look like? It's no longer about chasing the next hot sector or squeezing alpha from volatility alone. It's about cultivating a mindset that refuses to be trapped by what's comfortable, conventional, or convenient. Hedge funds that thrive will be those that dare to walk off the beaten path, who build networks not just of capital, but of rare minds. Those who think differently, challenge everything, and create synergy where others see chaos. The power lies not only in numbers, but in forging critical connections with people who spark and complement your fire. This is where raw talent becomes unstoppable force. Forget the noise of mass consensus. The real game is played in the silent spaces where visionary few debate, disrupt, and build. Alpha will not come from mimicking the crowd, but from embracing radical individuality. Those who succeed will be sovereign in their thinking, relentless in questioning every assumption, and patient enough to play the long game that others abandon too soon. This is not a sprint fueled by hype and momentum. It's a steady march, powered by ruthless discipline, transformative insight, and total alignment with the few who burn as you do. Data alone won't save you. Machine learning won't unlock secrets on its own. The edge lies in marrying technology with human intuition that refuses to settle, with a network of cunning minds unafraid to challenge orthodoxy and build something new. Look at the landscape. Too many still cling to fragile systems promising freedom but delivering control. Traders tied down by outdated models. Fund managers blinded by short-term greed. Investors numbed by noise and distracted by illusion. The future belongs to those who see beyond this comfort zone, who reject the mediocrity forced upon them, who demand systems that serve them, not the other way around. But how? How to break free when the walls feel so high and the forces so entrenched? Start by questioning everything, even the truths ingrained in your own thinking. Challenge every input, every tool, every assumption. Strip down your investment thesis until it boils down to pure conviction, backed by rigorous evidence. Then, build a community, not a crowd, but a tightly knit group of misfits, radicals, and visionaries, where cross-pollination creates explosive innovation. This network becomes your secret weapon, injecting fresh angles and perspectives you can't find in any report. Then embrace uncertainty as an ally, not an enemy. The markets will always surprise and disrupt. Those who try to control or predict everything lose. Instead, cultivate resilience. Prepare to pivot at the drop of a hat. Develop systems that are adaptive, not brittle. Your edge is your ability to see patterns others miss, to recalibrate on the fly, and to seize opportunity in chaos. This means investing in flexibility, both in your capital and your mindset. It means patience to wait for the right moment without panic. It means ruthless focus on long-term transformation instead of short-term applause. Risk, too, must be present, but not blindly. The greatest managers understand they aren't just betting on assets, but on ideas and people uniquely positioned to redefine the playing field. Invest in founders and innovators who reject the status quo and build the future behind closed doors. Partner with those few whose visions are so sharp they illuminate unseen possibilities, and whose courage to act outstrips the fear of failure. Hedge funds of 2025 win by embedding themselves deep in the cutting edge, becoming an integral part of the ecosystem that shapes new markets, new technologies, new value. At the same time, remember this: true freedom is not about following the crowd or the latest trend. It's about sovereignty, the unyielding power of your own will to direct your fate and shape your reality. This means cultivating a mindset impervious to distractions, unshakable in adversity, and fiercely independent in judgment. It's the refusal to settle for anything less than your own truth, even when the comfortable herd tells you otherwise. Because the greatest edge you have is not your algorithms, data feeds, or capital. It is your ability to liberate yourself from conventional thinking and to ignite a fire that can't be doused by external noise. The world may try to cage you with rules, systems that pretend to serve but actually confine. But hedge funds that rise will be those that see beyond, who think globally, act boldly, and connect uniquely. Geography, nationality, ideology, they are distractions. The battlefield is global, fluid, and demands a new kind of alignment, built on authenticity, radical trust, and mutual empowerment between the rare few who dare to lead. This is an autonomous network of brilliance, where misaligned individuals converge into aligned power. If you play this right, your fund isn't just an entity. It becomes a movement, a signal flare for exceptional minds to converge and create unstoppable momentum. So let go of the old illusions. Stop playing it safe. The institutions that once ruled are faltering, stuck in cycles built for a vanished era. Your advantage is the radical rejection of this setup. It's claiming your place in a world where betting on mediocrity costs you everything. It's about becoming the architect of your own future. Patient, daring, relentless. Hedge funds that dare to evolve collect wounds and wisdom, adapt and accelerate, and they write the narrative instead of following it. This is your moment if you choose it, to refuse silence, to refuse invisibility, to stake everything on a vision that transcends borders, dogmas, and false comforts. It won't be easy. It won't be neat. The path to true alpha is a gauntlet where only the sovereign survive. But those who endure will find themselves not just beating the market, but redefining what beating the market even means. They will be free, not in the shallow sense the world offers, but truly free, owning their will, their failures, their triumphs, and their destiny. Step beyond the ordinary. Embrace the uncharted. The market will test you until you break, or until you break through. The choice is yours. Be a prisoner of yesterday or a sovereign force of tomorrow. And when 2025 arrives, the hedge funds that will thrive won't just be funds. They'll be powerhouses of transformation, beacons for the exceptional, and engines of a new reality. Will you be among them?